This is discount currency transfers, just explaining what is the difference between using the banks and discount currency transfers. Many people don't know what is the Forex market, and let alone what is the spot price. So that's what we have displayed here on the screen. So we're going to go line by line. First, you can see here we have highlighted spot, the banks, and discount currency transfers. The spot price is the wholesale interbank market. And just like in the stock market, you have a bid and you have an ask. So in this example, the bid is 110.22 and the ask is 110.24. So that's a 2 pip spread. The spread as a percentage is 0.0181%. So that's very small. This is the spot market. The spot market is for speculators and hedgers if you actually want to trade foreign exchange. So if you want spot prices, that would be opening up a margin account and trading, not for actually sending or receiving money to or from foreign countries. If you want to send or receive money from foreign countries, that's called deliverables or payments. And payments are usually a little more expensive because the rate changes throughout the day, but you can lock in a rate with discount currency transfers. But now let's take a look at the banks row. So the banks have a bid which is 102.45 and an ask which is 118.01. The spread is 0.15 or 15%. So you can see the difference between the spot price and the bank quoted price for you when you're sending money to Europe or Brazil or India or wherever is massive. This is a spread so wide, as they say, you could run a truck through it. And what's the difference here between 15% and 0.01%? You've got it right. That's profit for the banks. So now let's take a look at discount currency transfers. You can see it's a lot less than the banks and not quite the spot price, but compared to the banks, it's a lot better. So this is actually a conservative example because the rate that you're going to get at discount currency transfers is going to depend on the currency that you're buying or selling, whether it's the euro or the Russian ruble or the Canadian loonie. It's going to depend on the actual rate that you get, but it's always going to be significantly, substantially better than the banks. So in our example here, the bid is 109.45 by 110.07, which is a spread of 0.0125 or 1.1421%. And the other thing to note that is probably the worst spread you would ever receive at discount currency transfers. The larger size you do, the better the spread will be. So for example, this would be on a $100 order. If you did 100,000, this number would be much lower. This percentage here can be as low as 0.25% at discount currency transfers. We just wanted to, for the purposes of demonstration, use a conservative number. And even using our conservative number, you can see here the difference between the banks and discount currency transfers is more than 15 times. That's a difference of 1,329%. That means the banks are profiting from your transaction 1,329% times greater than with discount currency transfers. And for this reason, we don't charge any fees in any transactions. The fees are all built into the spread. And that's another thing that the banks don't mention to you. This is all profit. So how can they get away with this? It's because they only show you one side of the spread. It's kind of like clicking on one of these windows and then just filling it with a big black nothing. So you just assume that you're paying 118 to get the euro, and that's just what it is. But actually, you can get the euro for a much better price, discount currency transfers. Thank you, and we hope to do business with you soon.